You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe.
Hi guys, my name is Tolu of Unravel with Tolu. I share lifestyle and travel and study abroad content. So check out my Instagram at Unravel with Tolu. And yeah, so the first question I'm being asked is what inspired me to come to Canada. So when I was thinking of coming to Canada, one of the things that inspired me was just basically job. I wasn't getting the pay I would love when I was in Nigeria, and yeah, so that basically just inspired me to come to Canada. The second question is, when did you arrive in Canada? I arrived in Canada in 2018 in September. What province and city do I live in? So I'm currently living in Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's where I'm currently based right now. The next question is, what inspired you to choose the province you live now? So when I came into Canada in 2018, I came in as a student, and basically what inspired me was there were only two universities offering the course I was interested in, and one of the schools was in Halifax, Nova Scotia. That's why I chose to come to that university, and that's why I'm based here. How long did it take you to get your first job after landing? So I didn't come through the express entry route, as I mentioned earlier. I came in as a student, and after graduating school, it took me about 2 months to get a job here in Canada. What do I do for a living? So I'm a business consultant. Basically, I work as a business consultant at a multinational firm. Next question is, how did you get your first job after landing? So I got my first job simply by applying online. I tailored my resume to what the job description was, and that's how I was able to get my first job. In fact, my first job, the same day I sent in an application, I got a response back for an interview. And one of the things, when I saw that job posting, I realized there was no apply icon on that application page. So I went to the company's website and I decided to send an email to the HR, and they got back to me the same day. So sometimes take the extra mile when looking for a job. If you don't see the apply button, maybe you should check for their HR email or just a generic email and send your resume and put in message in the body of the email. The next one is 3 advices you would give to new immigrants on job search. First of all, tailor your resume to what you would like to for the jobs you're looking for. The second one would be network. You can't go wrong with networking. One of the benefits I've had with networking was during my internship while I was a student, I was able to get my internship contract extended for additional 3 months because one of the women in my school, she came to visit for internship visit to make sure you're working where you say you're working and all that stuff. So I was able to get them to extend my contract, which was really amazing. And the third thing I'll be is, it's okay to get denied. You might have all the qualification in the world, and even if though you try to apply to a place like Walmart, nobody will employ you. Like even now that I'm working, I still get rejection emails from jobs I've applied months ago. So because you're getting rejection email doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just simply means that the job is not for you. Next question is 3 things I love about Canada. 3 things I love about Canada. That's interesting. It's hard to pick 3 things I love about Canada, let me be honest. I can't really think of anything I love about Canada. I love the peace of mind that comes with living in Canada. I love that I've made amazing friends, but that's not specific Canada, but I think that will suffice. 3 things you don't like about Canada. I hate that travel is expensive. I hate that import duty is a thing, and I get charged for import duty for shopping online if it's not a Canadian-based brand. What's the third thing I hate about Canada? I hate when the heat wave comes in summer. It's annoying. What would I do differently if given a second opportunity of starting your life in Canada? I think the thing I'll do differently is probably coming as a permanent resident rather than coming as a student. I think I didn't know there were other opportunities. I think I was aware, but I didn't believe it that there could be other opportunities. So I'm glad that if I had the second chance, I'll come in as a permanent resident rather than a student. And 12, advice for new immigrants. For new immigrants, people that come with PR, if you don't get a job in the first year, it's not the end of the world. I get it can be upsetting and annoying. If you have to move to another city for a job, you should do it. Like getting a job can take time. Like some people are lucky to get that in 1 month, some people are lucky to get that in 2 weeks, some people will take them 1 year. So everybody's journey is different. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't get a job. And I think the second thing I would say is do your research. Make sure, even though you're using an immigration consultant or an agent, make sure they are doing your own research so that they don't play you and you have all your facts right. So yes, I think that comes to the end of my video. Thank you guys, and see you.
Be safe when